Money and love. Two words that make most of us squirm when they're in the same sentence. But what if I told you that the uncomfortable silence around finances is actually the biggest threat to your relationship? Today, we're breaking down those barriers and getting real about why your financial conversations, or lack thereof, could make or break your love story. Stay tuned, because this might just be the most important conversation you'll have about your relationship this year. Let me ask you, when was the last time you sat down with your partner to really talk about money? I mean, a real, honest conversation about your finances. If that question made you shift uncomfortably in your seat, don't worry, you're in good company. You see, we're so diligent about scheduling those annual health checkups and working on our emotional intelligence, but somehow we've convinced ourselves that financial conversations can wait. Here's the truth, though. Every time we dodge these money talks, we're letting potential problems take root. Just like ignoring your health won't make issues disappear, avoiding financial discussions only sets us up for bigger challenges down the road. Challenges that could have been prevented with just a bit of courage and honest communication. Money isn't just numbers in our bank accounts. It's deeply personal, almost like a mirror reflecting our values and dreams. Some of us are free spirits with our finances, living in the moment and letting our hearts guide our spending. Others find peace in careful planning, treating every dollar as a building block for future dreams. Neither approach is wrong, they're just different paths to happiness. Here's the beautiful truth about love and money. It's perfectly normal, even wonderful, that you and your partner might see things differently. Just like no two love stories are exactly alike, no two people share identical views about money. And that's okay. What matters isn't having the same financial mindset, it's creating a loving dialogue about it. Consider financial conversations as love letters to your future together. When we open our hearts to talk about money, we're really talking about our hopes, fears, and dreams. We're saying, I care about our future enough to have these important conversations now. By understanding each other's money stories, finding middle ground, and setting loving boundaries together, we build a stronger foundation for our love to flourish. I've seen too many beautiful relationships strained by unspoken financial tensions. Like a small crack in a precious vase, these silent struggles can grow until they threaten to break what we hold dear. But it doesn't have to be this way, dear friends. By choosing love over fear, openness over silence, we can transform money talks from a source of stress into an opportunity for deeper connection. When we sit down to talk about money with our loved ones, we're not being calculating or cold. We're being caring and courageous. We're choosing to nurture our relationship with the kind of honest, loving communication it deserves. Because at the end of the day, money is just a tool, but love, trust, and understanding, those are the true treasures we're building together. Consider this. Every time we gather the courage to have these conversations, we're wrapping our love in a protective embrace. When we sit down with our partner to discuss money matters, we're not just talking about numbers. We're expressing our commitment to building a future together, to nurturing a deep emotional connection that can weather any storm. From my heart to yours, money should never be the author of our love story. Instead, it should be like a gentle supporting character, playing its part without stealing the spotlight from what truly matters, our emotional connection. When we view money this way, as a tool for supporting our happiness rather than defining it, these conversations become less about finances and more about fostering understanding and trust. By embracing this perspective together, we create a safe space where we can openly share our thoughts about money without fear or judgment. This openness becomes the foundation, perhaps the most crucial one, for navigating this sensitive topic with grace and love. Now that we understand why these conversations matter so deeply, let's explore when and how to have them. Like any beautiful relationship, it's all about finding that sweet spot between too early and too late. You might have heard some relationship experts suggest discussing finances on the first date. While their hearts are in the right place, wanting to save us from future heartache, love needs time to bloom. Those first precious moments together should be about connection, about discovering the magic that draws two souls together. Trust your heart's timing. Focus first on that beautiful journey of getting to know each other, those butterfly moments, the shared laughter, the natural flow of two lives beginning to intertwine. Listen to your inner wisdom. It will tell you when you've found someone truly special. When your heart whispers that this person could be the one, that's your cue. This is when protecting and nurturing your love story becomes paramount. And yes, that includes having those meaningful conversations about money. But remember, darlings, this isn't about diving straight into spreadsheets and budgets. Those practical details can wait until you're sharing a home and a life together. Begin gently, with open-hearted conversations about your views on money and what it means in your life journey. Approach these talks with love and curiosity, not judgment. Every perspective your partner shares is a precious glimpse into their world, their dreams, and their values. These differences aren't obstacles, they're opportunities to grow closer, to understand each other more deeply. Celebrate these moments of vulnerability and openness. The very act of having these conversations shows incredible trust and commitment to your shared future. You're already ahead of so many couples who never find the courage to have these talks. Remember, there's no rush to solve everything at once. Your goal isn't to create a perfect financial plan. It's to create a safe space where money talks feel as natural as saying, "I love you." Keep your hearts open, listen with compassion, and let understanding grow naturally, like the beautiful love you share. When it comes to love, authenticity is our most precious gift. Every word we speak, every conversation we have with our beloved should flow naturally from a place of deep caring and genuine intention. Think about it. When our hearts are pure and our intentions are true, why should we hold back from sharing openly with the one we love? Especially when it comes to money matters, our desire to discuss them comes from a beautiful place, wanting to protect and nurture this precious relationship we're building together. Here's a gentle truth. When both hearts beat with sincere love, understanding flows naturally. Your partner will see your desire to discuss finances for what it truly is, an act of love and commitment to your shared future. And if you're finding it challenging to start this conversation, I've created this talk as a bridge, a loving way to open this dialogue. To those whose partners have shared this talk with you, receive it as the love letter it truly is. Your loved one is reaching out, wanting to create an even deeper bond through open, honest communication. This is a beautiful invitation to grow closer, to understand each other more deeply. My heart fills with joy, knowing that we're moving toward a more open, loving way of discussing money in our relationships. Just by shifting our perspective and finding the courage to have these conversations, we're already creating positive change in our love stories. For those eager to learn more about nurturing both love and finances in your relationship, stay tuned, beloved friends. We'll explore these topics together, step by step, with more heart-centered conversations to come. Until then, may your hearts remain open, your love continue to grow, and may money always serve as a tool to strengthen, never weaken, the beautiful bond you share. If this message has touched your heart, please share it with others by liking and subscribing. Let's spread more love and understanding in the world. Wishing you joy and abundance on your journey together. I look forward to our next meaningful conversation. Thank you for sharing this moment with me, and may your evening be filled with warmth and understanding.